Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Yeah, this bridge needs to be updated, doesn't it? Plus, traffic seems to be a little bit on the backed up side here. So this is our route between San Jose, where we were before, last episode, and Inglewood. And yeah, I'm not at all surprised that it's all backed up. This really is not set up well for this to be our entry point into the city. This side of things seems to be doing okay. The track is, becomes the bounds of the city here, with just a little bit of going beyond it. But it seems to be fine with this. We could do with moving our freight station out some. But the big thing is our public transportation needs a little bit of work, and we need to fix this highway. And I'm thinking the way to fix the highway is going to be to bring it in, instead of bringing it in down here where it crosses this and it's a problem and everything, it's going into this residential district where the roads just go all over the place. But instead, let's move it north where we have this wide street here. We can just widen it all the way out, then bridge over this, bridge over the water, and then just, reconnect with the city. Oh yeah, I really didn't pay much attention to that, did I? Reconnecting to the city up here might be an issue. We could instead just bridge down and sort of curve down and just reconnect with the original highway. I don't think we're having too much trouble with this here. It's not getting seriously backed up from the freight line. Let's try that. Okay, so let's come up here and line up with this. Highway. Let's make this a much wider one. Okay. We don't really have great options for our highway, do we? Yeah, this is the right one here. You could do that, but I don't think I want to do that there. Okay. Then I think I'm going to pause this for a second. We're going to take that off. I think I want to leave that. Then can we... Yeah. That works pretty nice. And then, starting here, we just widen this all the way to where it meets that. Now, let's get back to highway here. Grab this. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're gonna... Oops, I just unpaused it. We're gonna repause it. And then we'll grab this and connect to here. And then let's go ahead and widen this all the way where it enters the city. Over here. Let's go ahead here too. Let's go to city. Wide. Let's widen this all the way to where it gets to here. You know what? I think I want to widen this all the way across. Yeah, let's just do it all the way out. That way, this comes in and it's a main thoroughfare. They can just go all the way across the city. Might need to change stoplights around at some point, but this looks pretty good here. Okay, let's go back to this for a second. You know what? Maybe we should bridge this. But what I'm going to do is this. Instead of taking the road over the train line, I'm going to take the train line over the road. Okay. I think I need to delete some of this first. I just want it to be smooth. It was not smooth. There we go. Smooth all that out. Okay, I like the looks of that. Now, let's see here. Can I do this? Will it let me? Can I just raise this? That's not well centered on there. I got to cut this back further. Sort of odd the way it did that, but it does work. Really would like the highway over here. Maybe I'll just move the highway so it cuts under the center of that instead of being like that. There. Then we just replace these and we're good to go. Was this missing signals? So that should be a one-way there. It looks like we just put that on. That's very strange, because I did not cut it back that far. I'm going to leave that the way it is for right now. That should work. It's not going to slow the freight down significantly. And it won't slow the cars down, because they're not going over a hill for any of this. Okay, this, then, I guess we'll wait a little longer for all this traffic to get off from here. Let's smooth this out. I don't know why they rebuilt this little weird section of road. It's not going to do anything. All right. Now, what I want to do here, man, all these roads are so just swirly. Why did the nice city block set up? I can understand here they started, going along the railroad tracks, but here it just seems like they just started going any which way. I think it was this road going out of the city that was responsible. They started building off from that. So I would like to push this further out so they reach into these areas, but how I'm going to do that is a question. Some of this is just going to have to go. What are you doing here? There's no stop out here. What are you doing? Tell me that this is... Yeah, it just goes out there for no particular reason. Well, maybe we'll use that as part of our thing here. Okay, so I'm going to take this street out and this street out. In fact, I'm going to take that out too, I think. And let's bring... Is that going to be the one I want? Yeah, I think that'll work. There we go. And then we can reconnect this like that. And that's just not going to get reconnected there. And then here, let's switch just to straight. Yeah, I think that'll work. Except I do want to widen this. I don't know why I didn't widen it to begin with. Okay. And yeah, I guess we'll just leave that just like that. So that's the route they were already taking. Yeah, this didn't want me to upgrade that. Okay. It's too tight of a space there, I guess, to get that all connected in. Boy, that is pretty screwy, but yeah, I can't even connect those there. All right, let's just do this. There. And then this can go right there. Okay. Now, we're going to have to place new tram stop, or bus stops, excuse me. My question here is, are we going to have trouble reaching the center of the city now? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's put one right here. And then we'll put one right here. One right here. And let's move this one to here. These two were a little too close together anyways. Okay, so that should fix up this side. We're going to have a lot better coverage all that direction. I can't really see. I don't think it's quite reaching the downtown, but I don't know what to do about that right now. How are we doing on this side? You know what? I'm sort of thinking I can't really improve it any. So I think we're just going to leave it. So let's go ahead and fix this route. And I want to put a route on going the other way. So let's see. I think I'm going to remove all and start it over again. There, there. Yeah, all this mess in here, I think I just end up ripping out a lot more of it to really do anything. And this is counterclockwise. Let's see if all of these have stuff on the opposite side of the street here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, it looks like they all do. Boy, I placed those pretty close together there, didn't I? Okay. And this will be Inglewood, public, transit, clockwise. How many buses do we have on the first one here? 12. All right, we'll put 12 on the other one. I'm going to use these because they're the newest one we've got. clockwise. All right, so that is all set. Oh, I did notice that the trains here, I looked at this, they were having trouble getting up to top speed. The acceleration was just too slow, so I put the helper, the B unit, on here. But I just did it on the Chula Vista line. On the San Bernardino line, I left it alone with just the locomotive and one additional passenger car. And actually, the faster one is making more money. So I may go and put the B unit on the other side, too. All right, so that is all set doing its thing. Yeah, I think we should probably go ahead and move this out. Just get it out of the center of town there. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to delete some of these roads here. Not sure why we need 2 roads going up that direction. Not even sure where this is going to. Oh, it just goes over here to this. Well, we'll run a new road. I just want to get this all out of the way. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and widen this again, even though we really don't have to for this, but... And let's widen this down to here. I just want the traffic to be able to flow nicely through there. Oh, that connects nicely, too. All right, and then let's go ahead and put a new freight station up here. 320, large, no catenary, 2 platforms. Yeah, it's going to be another one of those that does not want to be actually straight. Okay. Although I probably should have deleted this first and then put that up there. Would have come out better. Why does that one look shorter? It's not. All right. Let's go ahead and erase some of these trees so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's good. We don't have a train in the station at the moment, so we can go ahead and just delete all of this. And let's go ahead and keep pushing it back. Oops. There, I think that's good. And let's turn the catenary off a little bit late. Okay, that's all set. And I think all we need to do, and I probably don't even need to do this myself, but I'm going to anyways, is reconnect these, or connect them. Those are going to be off a bit. I'll leave that one at an angle. Okay, yep. I do need to fix this, though, because that does not reach. You know what? Let's take this back off. I didn't like it being at an angle anyways. And take that out. And let's see. Well, why is this making that longer again? Okay. there. And we just expand this out a bit. And yes, I sort of like this design. That's why I keep doing it like this. Just looks more interesting than doing the plain platforms or whatever. And put some small ones there and there. Street access there. Okay. So let's actually take this here. Actually, let's just take that out. And I'm going to run this just straight across. There. Okay, so this is where we were before. That looks like that's good. And here. And that looks like that's good too. Okay. Smooth that out. Now we can start this going in. Now we just need to work out where we need to expand the truck deliveries. Okay. Yeah, we're not getting any of this over here. You know what? I sort of want to redo some of this here. Pause this. I'm going to get rid of that. Yep, going to get rid of more of it. There we go. That's what I wanted right there. And then this, I'm going to run across to there. Okay, that looks fine. I think I just need to get rid of the existing truck and redo it. I think that was all of them. Yeah. All right, so now back to our buildings here. Okay, our truck stops. All right. So this side, I think what we'll do is we're going to, say, come down to here. So that's going to hit all of that area. How far east does that come? To about here, it looks like. Okay, so that's going to hit all of that. And then we'll come to here. It's probably further out than we needed to go. And what about right here? And right there. And we'll have to make one last stop right there, which probably won't do much anything. So let's go ahead and grab this one. Yeah, I know. I put that on there. Now I removed it. So it goes there. So these are not going to be following the same route like they were before. I'm going to use one to do one side of the city and the other to do the other side of the city. Didn't really want you to do that, but okay. You know what? I think I can get rid of this. I do not think that was necessary. There. So let's change this to city deliveries west. Now, the other side. Oops, that's not what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. All right, that's going to come out this way. Let's have them stop right here because I want them to come out and go that way. All right, let's have it stop right here. Let's see. But I really don't like how any of that is set up there. Let's set it right here. But I'm going to come back and add a street there. Okay. You know what? I think I'll have it go to here. So it is going to duplicate some of this area. And then there. Okay, so let's grab this road. Where was this? Right here. It's going to have that there so the truck can come out, come down this way to get to here. And this will be Inglewood City Deliveries East. So it can go there, 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 and then did I just do that backwards from what I wanted? I think I did. Oh, shoot. All right, give me a sec. Well, it does look like we got everything under control now. I got that truck route reversed and running, and we actually got new trucks. We got the larger box trucks, which is really nice. It's going to help out a lot with deliveries. But this seems to be working well. There's a lot of traffic on here, but it's not getting backed up anywhere, although some people seem to be changing lanes for no reason. But yeah, so the freight is being handled well. The trucking, the city transit is sort of balanced out finally. We're not getting big lines waiting for a bus to come. And of course, the train's doing really well. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.